What is going on, world? I am just slightly behind on my physique goals for 2018. I'm just about to wrap up the editing on it, but I want to make sure this stuff is not perfect, but is the best that I can, the best quality, and the best information I can provide. So as of right now, I know I said in my very first video of the new year that my physique goals for 2018 and then my productivity goals are going to be coming up in succession like that. But today, I thought I'd throw this little video up here. I'm meeting up with some amazing people here in London. Some people who are building skills, building knowledge, and pushing their bodies to the limits. And I actually had Samantha here. You're about to see her. She just started up with intermittent fasting. She stumbled on my Instagram page and saw that I was an intermittent faster here in London, Ontario. And she had a bunch of questions for me. And she actually noticed some side effects. If you can see from the title of the video here, she got some migraines right in the beginning of intermittent fasting, and that almost made her consider quitting. But after she reached out to me, I tried to help explain the theory behind intermittent fasting and how what's happening to her body is that the carbs are being depleted. And if you're just starting the intermittent fasting and you're not adapted to it, you're not adapted to carb depletion, then your brain, your body will feel the effects of that, but it just takes some period of adaptation. So we actually went on her 7th day of doing intermittent fasting, and we hit a whole fasted workout together, and I filmed this little video here for you guys. I'm going to be featuring Samantha and her progress through intermittent fasting over my channel over this over 2018 here. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and tomorrow I'll have my 2018 physique goals. I'm super excited for this year. I hope you guys are too. So let's welcome and say hello to Samantha. There, that's better. All right, what is going on, world? I'm the Hungarian Experiment, and today I have the pleasure to be here with Samantha.
Hey.
So she actually just recently got into intermittent fasting. She was on Instagram, and she's a Londoner, and she stumbled onto my page. So we decided to come to Good Life here today. We did her 5th fasted workout, and she's been doing intermittent fasting for about 7 days now. So we thought we would just get together on camera here and give you her experience, because I've been doing intermittent fasting for almost 8 years now. So every once in a while, or most of the time, I forget what it's like to be a new person into intermittent fasting. And she went through a few things in terms of her body. She had some headaches or migraines. So we kind of wanted to discuss the process, why you might have felt certain ways, how it affected you, and how kind of us talking about the theory behind intermittent fasting really led you to learn why this is affecting her and how you're gonna excel past those kind of issues. So want to give a little rundown on yourself and your life and physical experiences with everything?
I'm Sam. I'm from Hearst, Ontario, which is 12 hours north of London, but I'm here for school right now. I've been on and off with fitness for a few years. This year I've been getting more serious with it, and it was looking at a way to lose fat, but gain muscle mass at the same time, get shredded as everybody says. And people were you need to bulk, and I'm I'm not bulking, it's not gonna happen. So I was on Instagram and found your page, and I read up on it, and I was all right, this is something I want to try. You explained everything to me, and I was okay, I'm gonna do this. So the first day, I think I did a 14-hour fast or something like that. It went well. The first day was fine, but then on the second day, in the middle of my fast, I think I was 14 hours. I was trying to do 16 hours and got the worst migraine. Could not concentrate. My head was throbbing, and I was I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. What is going on with my body? So I messaged you, and you were yeah, this is what happens when your body doesn't have carbs anymore, because you're so used to being that lifestyle of giving your body carbs all the time. I'm somebody that eats 6 small meals a day usually. And it was just nope, you stop your body from having that amount of food, and during that time period. So I had the worst migraine, and I was I'm over this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. And what you explained was that your body is craving for carbs, and you're your body's so used to burning carbs that now it's not. Your body's burning fat instead of burning the carbs. And then I had that migraine for 2 days maybe. Then
consistently, or
it was pretty consistent. It was the next morning of that, I still had a headache. A headache was less of a migraine, but I was still not feeling well. It was I don't know what to do. And then that afternoon I was in class, and I felt it's so weird. I had so much energy. All of a sudden I was so concentrated. It was I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
Yeah.
I just felt like so good. Like, for the first time in like a long time, like I felt like I was just like, I felt good, like energy, concentrated. It's like participating in my class. Like, it was like answering every question. I was like alert.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wow. So like I messaged you and I was like, is this what happens? Like, I feel like this is amazing. Like, is this how you feel every day? And like, yeah, I've been fasting since then. Like, I've been working out a lot. It's my 5th workout today, fasting. Yesterday I was fasted 20 hours. I did a 2-hour like upper body workout, still feeling like amazing. I
Yeah.
still had energy after. And it's like I'm still eating everything during my eating period.
Yeah.
But like still had like amounts of energy and everything, and it's been going really well.
Yeah, so we'll clip a little bit of it here from our workout today, but we were doing like, we did a whole bunch of squats. I think we did like 500-pound leg press.
Yeah.
And like, look, we're fine. Like we have
could've went for
energy,
more.
we're alive. Yeah, exactly. Like we could still keep going.
Yeah.
So to kind of break it down here for them. So the first day you did fasting, there was really nothing, no problems, no issues.
It was just like I got hungry by the end of it, but I was okay after.
But then the second day, halfway through that fasting window, your body was like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah, and,
like,
and it was like hot and then cold and then hot and cold. It
Okay,
was like a whole like I did not know what was going on.
So she messaged me and I kind of tried to help explain to her that, you know, because of the lifestyle that you had before and the way you were eating, is that your body and your mind was so reliant on the carbs that when you took them away, the first day was okay, but the second day of consistently not having that, the body is like, what is going on? And it's almost like a withdrawal, like a drug addict almost. And if you adapt your mind and your body to relying on those carbs, it will be very hard.
And I'll be like looking for those carbs, which I obviously wasn't giving to my body, so yeah.
That's amazing. So it's great to hear that, you know, like, so day 5 now of being fasted in the gym and everything is going great.
Feeling great, I have a lot of energy. Like, the amount of energy is like what is really surprising to me, like so much energy, like it's insane. And like really focused, like I've been doing a lot of like work with school and everything, and I can like stay focused, which was something I like always had a hard time doing. But like, no, really focused, like alert, a lot of energy. It's going really well.
So because Samantha's being very consistent with it, she's sticking to these long fasts every single day where she's doing, you know, she started with 14, then she's 16, 18, and up to 20. Because she's being so consistent with it, her body's adapting very fast. If you guys, you know, slowly, if you do the slow and steady method where you're only cutting back an hour or half an hour and you're slowly closing your window, it's going to take your body longer to adapt. But as you're seeing here with Sam, she's excelling. And I think you even mentioned it, was it yesterday or the day before, you were looking at yourself in the mirror like, wow.
I used to be like so bloated all the time because I was constantly eating, and it was just something I like learned to like live with, but it was like, obviously it's not fun. You're always bloated, which is like, you don't want to be. And yesterday I like 20 hours fasted. After my workout, I got home. I looked at myself in the mirror and it was like, okay, like this is so nice. Like, I'm actually not bloated for once. And I ate, like I stopped my fast after that and I ate. And I still wasn't bloated. Which like to me is like so like almost like life changing. It's like so different. It's so nice to see that like my body's like adapting that way.
Yeah, I find I just like swell up after I eat. I don't get bloated, but like, and it's almost like, it's like you do get bloated, but instead of getting bloated here, it's like your muscles get bloated. And
that's what
I think it's because, you know, if you've had food in it earlier, like while you're in the gym, your body's taking what it needs. But when you drain it all and then you put the stuff in, it's like, it just absorbs it all. So it's like, you just get,
So I'm really excited to see like the changes that are coming. I'm like gonna be doing this for maybe forever, like I don't know, like for a few months for sure, and I'm gonna be like tracking my progress and see how it goes. So
that's amazing. And we want to take you guys along the journey here through Sam's progress. I'm going to be watching her progress, but if you guys want to follow along, she has an Instagram account. Did you want to plug that in right now?
Yeah, it's Christensen Fleury. I don't know if I should like
I'll link it up at the bottom there, but definitely go follow along Sam, cheer her along through her progress. If you guys have any questions, if you're just starting off, I'm sure she'd love to see you pop up in her DMs there.
Go ahead.
And I'm definitely gonna meet up with her in a couple of weeks. We're gonna see how the fasting is going with her, because I want to be doing this a lot more on my channel, where I bring people who are currently going through the process and we're really seeing how the effects are affecting them and their situational lifestyle.
I think it's like really important to see like how other people, like how they're doing, and like, how it's working for them and their changes that it's bringing to their lives.
100%.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming on my channel here. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing a lot more of Sam. You guys know what to do. Of course, go hit that like button. And if you like this video, go leave a comment for Sam and make sure you go follow along on our Instagram. I am the Hungarian Experiment.
See ya.